What's going on, you guys? Laxo here again. Alright, so I have done a lot more testing with Kira. So let's go ahead and go over a couple things, and I'll tell you my findings here real quick on him. So, one thing is he is really dependent upon his rage skill. Let's go ahead and take a look at that really quickly here. Just really. Inflict soaked upon all enemies. That is what you're looking for. Why? Because if you come over here, when being attacked, if an enemy is soaked, he takes 50% reduced damage. So, if you have his weapon, all enemies instantly get hit with soaked. So, for 2 rounds, I believe. Yeah, 2 rounds, all enemies do 50% reduced damage to him. And then, within 2 rounds, if you can get him to rage again, would you look at that? 50% reduced damage. Not to mention that he recovers 50 rage every time an enemy loses more than 10% of his HP, up to 300 rage, that's a lot of rage. That's a lot of rage. So, that's every round. So, you can get him to rage every round pretty easily. You just need to prevent him from being CC'd. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and check out some battles, and then I will... Actually, no, I'll tell you guys right now. So, again, I have noticed that he is extremely tanky. You can put him in the front row. It is viable. You just need to make sure that he can rage early. And you can put him in the front row, and he does fine. Matter of fact, he's a better tank than other tanks just because he has 50% built-in reduce damage. So he tanks extraordinarily well. And again, he's only at 5-star, not even at 6-star. If you get him to 6-star, that's an extra like 15% or 17% damage reduction. So if you can do that, great. But if you can't, then run him in the back row, run him with Geen, make sure he rages early and often, and he will do just fine in the back row as well. Honestly, he tanks better than Koga. I'm sad to say, it's true. But anyways, let's go ahead and hop into one quick battle I actually shot here, and then we can get back to some other things. So I'll show you one battle real quick that I got. Alright, so this is the battle that I did earlier. Here's the damage numbers. You can see that Kira, once again, did the most damage. And I actually wasn't really trying to run him as like a super damage dealer, but he did the most damage, and you'll see why here in a sec. Turns out you can get him to rage twice in the first round. You can get him to rage twice. So I'm thinking that soaked probably doesn't stack, but as you can see here, I have him with Warsoul of Azuron, so he rages first round right here. And then again, he gets rage back from the Warsoul. And then he has his buff soaked on, so now he gets rage back from Hyoranmaru, because Hyoranmaru did more than 10% damage. And then he gets rage back from Geen, because Geen did more than 10% damage, and he did that steal from 2 characters, so he rages again in the first round. And again, this is not even with a Nell Soul Hall. So if we had Nell Soul Hall, you'd get even more. And then if you're really trying to go down that route, you could even run 6 Rune Unohana in the first rage slot over here. And she can give you all that extra damage, all the extra rage and rage recovery rate, which would even get you to recover rage even faster. So, but as you can see here, Kira doesn't have enough rage to ult, and then Koga did damage. Now would you look at that? Kira can rage again because Koga did damage. So that's just showing you his passive, like, live and how it works. It actually kind of nice. If he's low, like, I don't know, like around here somewhere, you can still get him to rage. He doesn't have to be full. All you have to do is make sure that he has enough damage to get that carried over. To get the rage regen so he can rage that next round, or rage that round. But anyways, let's go ahead and get back to the battle here. So I think he's going to get crit here. Pay attention to Cura. He is crit here. So now he has 60% increased damage rate. I'm sorry, 60% increased crit damage. So the first couple times he raged, you'll notice that he did like 4 million to 6 characters. Now he has 5 characters. Let's see how much damage he does. 6 million to 5 characters. So my math is kind of questionable, but I think that's what, like a 40% increase damage, 40% more damage, just because he got that crit back. So I'm sorry, just because he got that crit damage. So yeah, that is pretty good. Anyways, I think that's actually just about going to wrap this battle up here. Oh, he gets one more rage off. That's right, because he rages like crazy. And 1 mil there, because he didn't have the buff up. Anyways, let's go ahead and check out the numbers one more time for you guys. Once again, he had 13 mil damage, which is actually not bad. Anyways, let's go ahead and move on here. The build I was rocking with him in that battle was just like, I wasn't running that. I was testing him out as a tank earlier. Alright, let's swap over to running him with Noelle. Where's Noelle at? There she is. Yeah. Noelle's not bad because it gives him some more crit chance. So that's always nice. Defense reduction is pretty good as well. So yeah, that is what I was running with him, and these are 50% crit chance, and that is without a crit Warsoul. So that would be what, a 66% crit chance-ish. All right, anyways, let's go ahead and watch or check out a couple more run a couple more battles here. I think I'm just gonna run this team again. A thing to note here is all 3 of these characters I have back here, yes, they are damage dealers. They do a lot of damage, but they can also be classified as either support or hybrid characters. So I don't have any real major DPS. If I wanted a major DPS, I'd put Byakuya up here. But this is just 3 hybrid / support characters I'm going to be running here. Alright, let's go ahead and run against Eddie. Always has had the tankiest team, I'd say, so it's always good running against a nice tank. So I'll narrate a little bit here. So once again, all the enemies have soaked. Gets a little bit of rage back here. Looking for 3. If I can get 3, that would be great. 2, is that enough? It is enough. So Kira is going to rage again. And there you go. That is 2 successful rounds, or 2 successful matches of Kira raging twice. But in this scenario, he doesn't do too much damage. So what we could do to change that is we could toss on characters that reduce defense on the enemy's team. Sorry, on our team, but reduce the enemy's defense. Like, I don't know, Ulquiorra. We could toss Ulquiorra in there instead of Sodena Shirayuki. Roughly the same thing. Or they get the same soul haul, I should say. So are looking for Cure to get crit though. So fast forward past this. Alright. So it's always actually kind of interesting watching Cure's rage bar and see it go up and down, up and down, up and down. But yeah, the enemy is not going to get very much health back from that. We're looking for Cure to get crit here. Not crit. I'm not sure if he was crit earlier though by Shinji. We'll have to see here. You should get enough rage back in a second. Yeah, okay. We'll see here. 3.9 mil probably didn't get crit. But yeah, this is a pretty interesting little team comp I'm running with him. I want some, I'd like to get some suggestions from everyone else. Let me know what you think I should run with him or who I should run with him. But I think personally it is very, very important. It is key to get him to rage as early as possible so we can get that damage reduction and we can get that rage regen. So that is very, very important. Take a look here after the data statistic. Oh, we did pretty well. Oh, he actually didn't do too much. Interesting. That is very weird though, because every rage attack he was hitting for like 4 or 5 mil and he raged like 4 times, so I wonder why this number is so low. Interesting. Alright, let's tell you what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and swap up Warsoul just a little bit here. I'm going to toss on the surfboard Warsoul. As you can see, this is what it does at max effect. Increase attack by 15%. Rage attacks reduce the enemy's defense by 25%. 50% chance of increasing rage attack damage by 12.5%. This effect disappears when the rage attack has finished. So, let's go ahead and run this on him and see how it does. Probably wouldn't do too bad, actually. I don't. What else can we? Fine. I think I'll run Ichigo with him. You know what? No, I'm just gonna run. Hyoden Maru again with him. Yeah, let's just swap up some Warsouls. Give that a shot. So now we're not gonna have him. Alright, how are we looking here? What is going on here? Oh, that's right. Put Hyoden Maru. Alright, that's fine. Okay. See how we do here. Alright, let's go ahead and run a battle here against Lord Varg. I always seem to have pretty good battles against him. Alright, so once again, we are not running Warsoul Reserve this time, so he will not be getting the instant rage, but he will hopefully. Yes. Yes, he will. He will be getting a rage attack here. 0 crits. Wow. That is unfortunate. So I did read that correctly earlier, where if he gets crit, then he does more crit damage. I think I read that correct, right, guys? Let me know in the comment section if I read that correctly, because I believe I did. I could be wrong. Maybe they wrote it weird. I think that's how it works. Anyways, I think he might have a chance of raging here. Let's see. Wow, 0 rage reduced there. Oof. That is a very low chance. This might do it. I think he has to do 10% damage to multiple characters here. Nope, not quite. Alright, well, this battle was unfortunately a waste, but we'll take a look at this. 16, 25, 34. Yeah. Battle was unfortunately a wash. Get it? A wash? Because he's Kira on his surfboard, surfing in water. Dad joke for you right there. Anyways, guys, this video has gone on long enough. I will hopefully get you guys some more arena and testing videos like that soon. Again, let me know in the comments section what you guys think, what I need to run on him, what I should run on him. I would really appreciate that. Give me some more thoughts of what I could run. Even as far as team comps or Warsouls or anything goes, I'm open for anything. So let me know in the comment section what you think. But first, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. Appreciate that. Like the video as well. And I will catch y'all on the next one.